Yeah, from the ASUS.
Oh, from the very
From the beginning? Yeah, okay. Hi, yeah, we're Cheese, and I'm currently with Emprox, and we're currently here at FBI Gaming, their Melbourne-based store. Yeah, so the biggest difference we notice from their Sydney-based stores is this is actually a Rogue Platinum store. That it's actually the first in Australia, so it's quite a big deal because everything in here is pretty much ASUS. Yeah, so they've got budget computers all the way from i5s to 1060s, all the way up to 2080 RTXs with i7s, and they are absolutely beasts, like ASUS Strix cards. Yeah, so with the different tiers, they have the bottom budget end, which naturally work out a bit cheaper to our, which can they have very competitive prices that, you know, they work out, when you work it out per hour, it's $1.50 an hour, so you can't get much better than that, all the way up to what in their VIP area, which has 2080 RTXs, which is, yeah, you're not going to get that in any other gaming cafe. No, I haven't been, I'm going later this month though. So we actually, one of our players was actually a good friend with Michael, the owner of the store, and he had actually started talking to Uppy, who's our top laner for our OCS team, about getting into esports and like League of Legends. And, you know, we sort of went, hey, you want to come on board with us and take it for a ride? And the back and forth, and it's looking like a very promising relationship that's going to last a long time. So we are going to get to that. We haven't announced that we got an office coming yet, but it is going to be in Sydney, based in their CBD store in Haymarket there on Dixon Street. So let's keep an eye out for that. So that's going to be pretty awesome. So the awesome thing about that, it means that we are able to actually give our teams actual place to train together in an environment that doesn't have all the other distractions that you would standardly get in, you know, in their home life, where, you know, they have other people in their houses and, you know, people try to talk to them while they're training, as, you know, most things. So it's really good to have their own dedicated space. And it also means it gives us an office space to work out of, and it makes us seem our whole operation another step in being a lot more professional than what else is actually there. So the biggest thing is that they actually have relationships with some bigger tournament organisers that are actually on an international level. They actually have one tournament organiser that they are actually official partners with that tournament organiser for this range for PUBG. So it's really good for them because it means like they previously had a previous tournament actually where they had actual international teams actually come and play at one of their stores with local-based teams, which is really good to see because it means that we are able to bring other games to do the exact same thing because we have built relationships with other leagues, so it's good to see. So end goal altogether is we really want to get our OCS team to the OPL, and I feel being partnered with FBI Gaming, we have a really good chance because of that being able to take our training to another whole level. So it's a good example, and it will look great for FBI Gaming if they have a team they're associated with in the OPL. And yeah, watch out 6 months' time.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I'm Nick. I am also known as Nick TV, and I am a part of Emprox. Yeah, so I play World of Warcraft. I've been a raid leader for quite a while. Currently I don't raid lead, but I do want to get back into that. So I do raiding. I don't really PvP too much, but that's basically it. Yeah, sure. Okay, so getting into WoW, I started in BC, so the Burning Crusade. Played all expansions going up to that. Didn't really get serious until Cata, I'd say, so Cataclysm. Streaming to me came pretty naturally. I had to wait essentially until I got NBN. I just said, hey, I'm going to do it. I also met a few people through WoW, World of Warcraft, that influenced me and definitely made me want to stream and be a streamer because of what they do for their communities. So yeah, it is very daunting to know that people are watching you and you don't know. You could have something, you could have like, a big boogie like coming at it. You know what I mean? Like you don't know. You can't look at your cat face all the time. It's just a bit like confronting, and also just how to interact with people, especially when you don't have a big stream at the start. You start with like 2 people and they might not even talk to you, and you go, what do I do? You just have to talk a lot. So I did a lot of research on how to try and get a stream interactive and how to build a community. I've had a lot of help from the streamers that I was talking about earlier, where they helped me out with giving me hosts, and just being in their community has helped a lot. So yeah, through Twitch and WoW, I've basically just had to try and network the best I can. I've had heaps. It has been solely one person, I'd say, but it has, like, from that it's stemmed into a lot of other things, which is awesome, and it got me to PAX. Like, that's the reason I'm here, essentially, to network and meet all the people that I've spoken to in chat. So yeah. From the perspective of a streamer, it is, because events happen a lot throughout the year, and they're quite expensive, and it was a 3.5-hour flight to get here today. So yeah. Okay. So with Emprox, I don't know exactly. Cheese is the So yeah, what's his role? What's his role though? Like, he just does everything. Yeah, I don't know. I met with Cheese Cameron for a couple months, and he started talking to me, and he has a big interest in World of Warcraft, so he's trying to get people who are in WoW and stream WoW, and have emerging people to get onto the stream team, and that's basically why I joined, because it does seem like a good opportunity. And yeah, not yet, but I feel like not everything has happened. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't done everything that they said that they're gonna, like, not said that they're gonna do, but they haven't done anything. Yeah, they haven't done all the things that they want to do, and they haven't, like, just all the things aren't in place that I can see what they're doing. So yeah. So I have a day job that goes from about 8 to 5, and then I come home, feed the dogs, cook food, cook dinner, stream from probably 7 to 12, and then do it all again. Yeah. So it is super tiring at times, and I try not to take a day off at all. So I try and do every day, but sometimes it's just too much. But it's rough. It is rough. It honestly is, but it happens. Like, I just get through it, and I really want to see my chat grow and my channel grow. So consistency is key if you want to stream. It really is. I know a lot of people don't say that. Oh no, it's typed in quite a bit, but yeah, consistency is key. With the Australian gaming community, I think they're going in the right direction. I think they're growing quite rapidly. As of the last few years, we didn't have esports events, and now we're getting 2 a year, and we don't know what else what else can come from this. So I think that they're doing great things in Australia, and I think it can only get better. I think it needs to get better, if that makes sense, compared to the other countries are way ahead of us. So I think we have got some ways to go, but it's going in the right place. Yeah, sure. So as a streamer, I really want to get the partner milestone. I'm quite new, so I think that's the goal that I want to get. But it'll come organically if it does. I can't really rush it, and if it never happens, that's just the way it is. But I think it will. I don't know. That seems pretty cocky, but. Yeah, so that's a personal goal of mine. For Emprox, I just want to see them grow. They look like they've got some serious opportunities going, and I hope they really get it done. Yeah.
I was unlucky earlier. Hi, my name is Tammy, but my grandmother calls me Tamarella. I am currently here at FBI Gaming in Melbourne CBD with Emprox. And it is freaking awesome. Okay, well, I've never really had a specific game that I enjoy playing. There's always been a large range that I've always enjoyed playing. I what I started off with was Bully Scholarship Edition, played some of that. I downloaded an emulator and played Spyro. I've recently done, Life is Strange, Detroit Become Human, GTA, you name it, I've done it. Not really, that's a lie, but you get the idea. But for me, I enjoy variety. I am slowly moving over to just playing Siege, but for now, I do just variety is the way for me. Yeah, so it is always a very difficult thing. Like I was saying to you earlier today, I had to get an Ethernet cable just to get my internet going, which I was just starting out on YouTube beforehand and moved over to streaming when I had a stable internet. Another struggle is I do have a very small room, but you know what, that's it fits 2 monitors wall to wall. My computer sits in a tray on the floor. It works. It'll be a year in late November. Trying to think from the top of my head. There's nothing I can really think of. I sort of just go with the flow. I don't really have any expectations about streaming. It's kind of just, I'm there to have fun. I'm not really there for any other reason, And there's also a factor of I enjoy entertaining other people. There's that factor of I used to get a lot of entertainment from watching YouTubers back in the day. You have your down days, you sit there, watch a YouTuber, and just your day is made. I wanted to give back to the community in that way. So I thought, we'll give this a go, be my normal, positive, bubbly self, and see where that takes me. Yeah, it was quite funny. I knew Yeah with Cheese or Cameron, and he's sort of just like, here's Emprox, just come join us. And here we are, myself and Vasha. I think just being in a new community is great. I've been able to meet a few new people, like just walking around PAX today, I got to meet like so many new people. It's absolutely fantastic, and that's what I love. Even just streaming in general, you bump into people that you watch on stream that moderate you, that are just your viewers in general. They walk up to you and go, Tammy, hello, how are you? I'm like, this is fantastic, it's the fact that I can interact with people and I can have the opportunity to meet new people. Outside of streaming, outside of the internet, you can't really do that. Yes, I can go to university and meet people that are in the same course or, high school friends, but this is great. Like, I can find people from all sorts of walks of life and have an interest in a hobby that I love rather than just a subject or work-related things. So I've been to a couple of Twitch Melbourne meetups over at GG Easy over on Queen Street, and just being able to meet people from the same city is really cool that love what I do. I go there, I've been there with Vasha before and quite a few others, and it's a lot of fun. It's it's a great excuse to get drunk too.
That helps.
But yeah, absolutely. Like, everyone's a lovely bunch of people. You can go up to anyone and go, oh, hey, I'm Tamarella. And they'll just turn around, oh, yeah, it's lovely to meet you. How's it going? I even did that today. There was a guy that was helping with the computers, and now he's going to play Siege with me. But the guy over there, he helped me out. You don't have to be part of Twitch and go to the communities and stuff like that. You can just go to a place like this and find someone. I think, I feel like I'm going very off track here, but you can just go somewhere, randomly talk about your hobbies, and you'll find someone new. I have a random story for you. I was on the train home the other day. There was a lot of delays in Melbourne due to a fault at a train station. The guy sitting sort of diagonally across from me, we were talking about this delay, and I'm like, well, yeah, I was supposed to go home, supposed to be streaming, but I've had to back it off a little bit. And he found out about the streaming, and he's kind of like, oh, okay, that's really cool. I'll check out your streams. And that night he come to my stream and he stayed the entire time. You can find people in the weirdest places. Yeah, so I think just sort of building on Siege would be something really good for me. I enjoy the game. I'd like to actually be good at the game. At the moment, I'm just trash. But got to start somewhere. But at the moment, the only thing I can think of is I just want to fix up my layouts a bit more. They're all done by me, so they're not great. But I want to do some more. I want to be able to interact with more of the community as well. So for my subs, I want to bring in, more sub stuff. So rather than having just the emote, I want to bring in, a wheel to spin or something like that. Like, obviously pineapple related as well. It's got to be pineapples. Like, it's me.